Hi, friends. I was going to start off by saying happy Monday, but it's Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. And
Hump Day.
yes, but we're sorry this podcast is going up 2 days late. As we'll get into in a little bit, we were at Coachella, and now looking back on it, I think we were kind of stupid for setting ourselves up thinking we would record Sunday. We're like, yeah, we'll record Sunday.
Right.
I'll edit it before we go into the festival.
We were dead.
I think we actually forgot the level of exhaustion you get from a festival, let alone Coachella. That heat is no joke. So it's like you're exhausted for being out late, for drinking, for dancing, for walking, which we'll get into how many steps we took later in the episode because we actually have the count. Just there's so much more that goes to it. So yeah, we were like, yeah, we'll record Sunday and we'll be like live from Coachella. No shot. We could not do it. Then yesterday we got home too late, and then now we're recording Tuesday. I'm going to get this out by midnight. So happy Wednesday. Thank you for understanding, though. That was definitely just stupid on our part. Totally going to take the blame for that. But other than that.
Hope you guys are having a good week.
Yes.
Hope your start of the week was just as good.
I'm just happy we're not sick.
I'm happy we're not sick, and it was a lot easier for some reason to get back in the swing of things.
I was just gonna say I'm struggling today.
Oh, really?
I didn't sleep in my bed last night. I fell asleep on the couch right when we got home from Coachella.
So you still haven't had an actual sleep.
My body doesn't feel like I'm home yet.
Yeah.
So I'm I think I'm really struggling today because I feel like I still haven't even. I feel like I just took a long nap.
Right.
You know, I haven't had a full slumber, but. Hopefully tomorrow. I feel like I didn't get my day started till 2 today. I couldn't get it together.
Yeah.
I couldn't get it together. But
I was my friend texted me and was like, "Are you alive?" And I was like, surprisingly, yeah.
Lucky.
But I did get a full good night's sleep.
Yeah. No, I need to.
That'll help.
But this weekend, gonna keep it pretty low key. We are still traveling.
Yeah.
But I feel like it will still be pretty low key.
Yeah. We're going back home to the Bay, I think, for the last time before we moved to New York. That's kind of, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For me, at least. For sure.
Yeah. So we're going to do, I'm actually going to an engagement party, and we're also going to do a little going away thing with our family and friends up in the Bay on Sunday. So we'll be there. But like she said, it's going to be, like Kristen said, it's going to be low key. But the engagement party that I'm going to, I can't wait. It's one of my really good friends who I lived with when I was in the Bay. But I'm going to see my ex for the first time since our breakup.
Yee! It's such a shitty feeling.
It's just really weird.
It's just weird. That's what I mean by shitty. It's just, you know it's coming. You've known it's been coming.
And I'm going, he still hangs out with this whole group of friends all the time.
Right.
I'm going by myself, and I'm gonna see them for I'm still close to them.
Yeah.
I'm close to her name's Alyssa, the bride.
I thought you were about to say the brat. Alex.
No, the bride. I'm close to her, so I'm gonna have her, but she's gonna be busy doing bride things
and having to talk to everybody else.
Right.
She can't be at your side.
So I'm gonna be solo dolo at this party. It's gonna be fun seeing everyone, but yeah, my ex is gonna be there. He's gonna be with his new girlfriend. His
sister's still gonna be there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm cool with his sister.
That'll be your lifesaver.
She's gonna be my lifesaver.
God, I wish I was going. I wish I knew them well enough to go. I feel like it's not something you just bring a +1.
No.
It's too it's a big meaning.
Yeah.
I feel for you. That's gonna be intense. But did you order something? You're gonna look cute.
No.
Oh, not yet.
Not yet. I know.
We've been talking about it ever since you got the invite, guys. She's like,
I have to get a new outfit. What am I gonna wear?
You gotta show up.
Oh, I will.
Completely. What are you feeling? What do you think you're gonna wear? What's a good in between?
I want a really cute midi dress, and I'm really tan right now. And I want, with my skin tone, I look really good in deep olives. So I want a deep green dress or a deep navy dress.
Navy?
Yeah.
Do that.
Right.
I feel like green right now is so in. So I feel like a lot of other people are going to be wearing green. I would show up in a color that nobody's going to be wearing. So it's like,
Navy.
hey,
Should I do it?
yeah.
I'm gonna take so many shots of tequila before I go.
Oh, okay, so that's why I'm dropping you off. I was gonna ask you, and I was like,
well,
you're
also
gonna
you
drink,
can't park
right?
there. But yes,
Oh, okay,
I will
right.
be drinking.
Where is it?
It's in Pleasant Hill.
So is it
It's
like
at a house?
Oh, okay, it's a house.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a country club, since you said there's no parking.
No,
the
they just don't want.
streets.
Yeah, they just don't want like hella cars there.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna wear yet. I have to order something fucking quick.
You need to order it like today.
Yeah,
Shit. Or wait, no, tomorrow.
I'm gonna get it delivered to my parents' house though.
Oh, okay, you're good.
Yeah.
You're totally good.
Yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. We're super like cordial. It's
the anticipation.
It's the anticipation. Like, I don't want to catch up with you.
Exactly. But
that's
like
what it is.
You're a nice person. So like naturally you probably feel like you should, but
right.
you're also like,
and I'm going to be like sitting with his sister the whole time because she's like really the only one who is going to be like free enough to actually kick it with me.
Yeah.
So he's going to be around.
Do you think he'll pull that shit with like the girlfriend around?
Oh, yeah. This guy's bold as fuck.
I didn't think he'd be like, oh, this is so like,
yes.
I didn't think in your face.
Yes.
Okay, is he the type of person that does that to do it, or just because he
just
can't
like,
read the room?
Yes, I was gonna say he
doesn't
just think there's nothing wrong with it. Which, like, at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with it. We broke up in fucking 4 years ago.
Yeah,
but I don't want to be around it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're giving off that you're like not entertaining just this whole catch up in that event, I'm hoping he'll be able to be like, okay, like we're gonna go over here. Good talking to you.
Yeah.
We're just gonna so tell me more.
I don't know. I also like this. It's been so long that he could be a completely different person.
Right.
I feel like I am.
Yeah, for sure. In the best way. Hopefully he is in the best way.
Right.
I can't wait to hear about it. Literally, I'm dropping her off, you guys, and then I'm gonna go back to her house.
I'm gonna bring my emotional support water bottle.
You have to. And we get a dress, and it's navy. Get a dress that matches.
I've just been drinking so much water.
Yeah, I've been really hydrated these past few years. What about you? That's what you say that you've been up to.
Oh God.
I can't wait to hear it though. The second I pick you up, I have a feeling you're gonna like this. Oh, it was really good. It was actually so good. Like I feel like it's just gonna be good.
Yeah, I can't drink too much because I can't get out of hand.
Fight.
I'm gonna fight someone.
Get hammered. No, that seems like something in like a movie, like the engagement party, but you take the limelight. Like,
right.
We were talking about this on our Zoom call. We did it on Saturday while we were at Coachella, right? Or was it Sunday? We did it Sunday. And we were talking about how like somebody on our Hella tier, Zach, he's getting married. Oh my God, actually this weekend. He's getting married this weekend.
Yeah.
So Zach, if you're listening, congrats. We already told you that, but now everybody else knows. And I was like, we were just swooning over it. You know, everybody on the call like, oh, that's so cool. You're
wedding.
Married, a wedding. And Alex is like, okay, if by like, what'd you say, like 68? You said like a random number like that.
Oh, like 65.
Oh, I thought it was like, I don't know. I thought it was a random number. If we're not married, we'll just marry each other. And we were like, oh, this is perfect. And then we were saying like, okay, but we want different types of weddings. Like, I feel like I want a big wedding. She says she wants a small wedding. And I was like, okay, well, we'll just have 2 different weddings.
Like Alex's wedding, Kristen's wedding.
But like, we're still getting married. Right. And literally someone like, because we're just like blabbing on about this. Someone pops up in the chat and is just like, this is literally the plot of Bride Wars. I was like, that's exactly it. I mean, they don't marry each other, but like wanting their weddings on the same day. Cause I was saying, what if my wedding was in like the morning or yours is in the morning and the other one's at the night? I forgot what I was going with this.
That's a lot of wedding in one day.
Why did I bring this up? Oh, wait. Okay. I know where I was going with this. Not Brides Wars. Bridesmaids. What's the funny one? Bridesmaids.
Yeah.
The engagement party. Doesn't she make a fucking like bucket?
She like flips the cookie and shit. The chocolate fountain.
The chocolate fountain. She's like breaking it and like punches through the cookie. Like you got to do that. Oh my God. Okay, there's a fly in here.
Can you guys tell?
If you're on visual, take a shot every time you see it in the frame. I know it's going to show up on camera. Please, one person do it and let us know how drunk you get. It's like really bad. It's really gross. We need to get out of this.
Yeah,
rush.
should I cause a scene? It'd be fun.
Just like feel it out. I feel like
no.
Alyssa
I no.
Part of me is like, obviously anybody would hate it, but part of me is like, Alyssa would be like, do it, like, run it, like have fun. No, don't cause the scene.
Yeah, I'll let you know how it goes.
That's our update with that. Just ever since coming home from Coachella, I feel like
our minds just been Coachella.
Right. But then today, Leanna, which if you don't know, that's our third roommate, she signed her lease for the place she's moving, her new spot.
Made it really real.
We made it really real. And she also got a promotion. It was such a good day for her, guys. So everybody go send her love. I was like, oh shit. Like, you know, at first we were all kind of in the same boat with moving, the three of us. And I felt like I still was like, okay, well, if we all don't know where we're going, we could just be month to month. We all can. But now that she found a place, we have to get out.
We have to move.
Or we have to cover her rent, which like we're not going to do that.
No.
So we got to move.
We have to move.
I mean, we have to find a place is I guess more what I have to say. But I don't know. Don't you still kind of feel like we're too early?
Oh, fully.
But like it's never too early to stress. So we're stressed.
I just want things to start like rolling. Like I want to start booking shit.
Yeah, we'll book our movers very soon. Like very soon. I mean, you know, I'm talking to somebody right now, so hopefully that will go through and be really nice.
And we're still in like that middle ground of like finding a place that we want. People want to get residents quick. So like we find a place that we want and it's picked up in like 2 days. So we're like, oh, the anticipation is like, when do we actually start looking and like to sign a lease June 1st? Are we going to wait till like the week before?
I think we can do it like first week of May, because now all those May people are already signed.
Oh, smart.
You know, and we can now, because a lot of them are the first. Obviously, if you want sooner and it's available, you know, I think my old one used to be like the 8th, and like my house before that was like the 13th. But usually they're going to go off the 1st. So if we start in May, they'll be like, okay, we could start June. Like all the listings will say that.
Right.
So I think we can start looking like
second week of May.
Yes.
Yeah.
Comfortably. And obviously there's going to be that overlap. We're going to be paying last month here, first month there, all in the same month. Like,
yeah,
it'd be crazy if we were able to like, ding. Like,
well, if we've signed for June 1st, that's a exact.
Oh yeah,
cutoff.
I guess they wouldn't. Oh yeah, because
we're
the 31st.
out. Yeah, we're out the 31st.
I kept thinking remember we thought it was like May 20th or something, like in the middle a little bit.
No, yeah, we're out.
Okay, well that's so satisfying if we could fucking find that. I guess just the deposit too, we'd obviously. But you found a place in
Turtle Bay. Anyone know anything about Turtle Bay?
Can you guys tell us about Turtle Bay? I don't know anything about it. I don't think I've even spent much time over there, but the place she found.
Oh my God. It has 4 really big bedrooms. It's 2 stories. The price is great.
So good.
There's its own terrace. The master bedroom has a fireplace. It's 2.5 baths. So we'd each have our own bathroom and guests could go to the bathroom. Like it's quite literally perfect.
It's so cool and pretty and like
so unique. There's like really pretty crown molding and like archways, and the natural light is, oh my God, blissful. It's I haven't seen anything like it in New York actually.
Yeah, and the windows don't look photoshopped, because sometimes they'll Photoshop natural
like
lighting,
fake backgrounds,
like hills. I'm like, you're not gonna get that anywhere in Manhattan. What are you talking about? But this one, it looks like actually real lighting in there. But I guess we won't know until we ask. I feel like it's all about asking for the south facing windows. That's going to be my biggest question for every single one of these. But yeah, the aesthetic of the place, it's like perfectly quirky, but still it looks clean.
Like stylish. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like we both want like a place with character. And I feel like you will get that in New York, I'd hope. I feel like there's so many places like that, but sometimes places with that character also come with like dated pipes and like,
oh yeah,
really
rundown
layouts, and the flooring's coming up and stuff like that. So at least through the pictures, obviously that's the bare minimum, but through the pictures it really looks like it's teetering the two nicely. Right. So I hope.
Super charming.
I think.
But big.
Very big. Perfect. I think we should inquire.
Okay.
It was listed today. I think it said.
Yesterday. I saw it last night.
So we should just like, hey, we're looking to move June 1st, but willing to sign
to lock this in.
To lock this in. When can we come view it? And then we'll ask Brie if she can go view it. We have a friend in New York that's been or has offered to view stuff for us. Oh my God, this fly. It just landed on the pillow.
Should we kill it?
Which is very nice. So yes, let us know about Turtle Bay.
Yeah.
And like any other neighborhoods that we're missing out on that like we're not thinking of.
Right.
Let us know. I think we would definitely want to stay like lower Manhattan though. Just from what I've heard that anything upper, it's nice in its own ways up there, but you are far from
the hustle and bustle.
Yeah. And I think at least I want to be in the hustle and bustle for our first lease. I feel like I just want to throw myself in it.
Yeah.
And just like,
I wish we would have explored like those neighborhoods a little more just to like get a better sense of it. But
the upper ones.
Open. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I know we didn't at all because I feel like at that time we were both just like lower.
Yeah.
Which I still am. I don't know.
We'll figure it out. We'll see what's available. I'm not seeing a lot of stuff lower Manhattan. We'll figure it out.
We're gonna find a place.
It's
like whatever. I think also we should get a realtor.
Yeah.
I know. Because are you seeing like the fee thing?
I'm seeing a lot of no fees.
Yeah. It's either no fee or like broker fee. I feel like I kind of understand what it is, but can someone explain, anybody who lives in New York or in a place that has fees? Because LA doesn't have that. Like when you sign places, you literally, it's so easy here.
It's deposit and first month's rent.
Yeah. Sometimes first and last month randomly. For big buildings, I noticed that. Remember when I lived at the Orsini?
You had to do first, last month, and deposit?
Yes. The Orsini and for NoHo, which is so weird.
Oh my God.
And it's not because of like, I remember when it happened to me at Bonner, my old one, I thought it was because of my job because I don't have like pay stubs. But
it's
the
just
Orsini
buildings.
I did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Weird.
But it's not an LA thing here. So please teach us. We need help.
We'll figure it out. We've got some weeks.
Okay, let's do song of the day and what we're wearing. I feel like I'm dressed for the winter and it's really hot in here right now with these fuzzy socks and my beanie.
Oh, I was like, you're barely wearing any clothes.
Right. My outfit's very contradicting. I'm wearing hot, like
so
top
LA.
and bottom, but then little booty shorts and a tank top. I'm wearing my black fuzzy socks that I always wear. I think they're probably from like Target or something. And then I'm wearing these workout shorts. They're from White Fox Boutique. They have the best workout attire. I love White Fox everything, but their workout specifically is like cute, but actually like practical with like sweat.
It passes the squat test.
Oh yeah, it does not see through at all. And then I'm wearing a little tank top from Playboy, which I feel like I've been really into their clothes lately. All their stuff is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then my beanie is from the Hundreds, and it's really cute. Hot. I regret wearing it.
Yeah, it's hot in here.
No,
I don't want to wear the sweatshirt no more. This is a Tio sweatshirt.
Oh yeah.
Tio is JC's clothing line, which is so like his clothes are really dope, but his creative, like his visuals are
amazing,
fire, and the quality of this is really good. Like, look, they have
the little thumb holes. I love that.
It's really thick. Like everything's really, I don't know. It's really well made.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Tio.
All his stuff is so cool. I think I see that brand like
popping off,
right? Blowing up. Like, you know how Rude is clothes, but then they also do these cool collabs with like kitchenware and like bicycles and like just they're now just a lifestyle brand, but like not in the cringy way.
Yep.
I could see Tio doing that. Like,
for sure.
His visuals are crazy. Like it's such a cool brand.
Also really long socks. Oh, this feels so good to stretch like this.
From Hanes.
Can't go wrong. You know what?
Household name Nam.
They have been so consistent.
Right.
They do have like, sometimes I see like cheaper items. I think they have a line that's like not really well made to keep their like costs or like their profits high.
Right.
But like if you go on their website, a lot of their like mainline stuff is still really solid.
I don't think I've ever been
Hanes
to
website?
Hanes.com. Is it like, is their
Aesthetic?
branding like good?
I don't know.
Let's see. I'm on mobile, so I feel like
Fruit
I
of
can
the
be
Looms
for...
is really good.
Oh, look at this. Oh, wait. Hold on. It just glitched.
Okay.
This looks good.
Love. Oh my God.
The tea shop, wear an icon.
I love to see it.
This is a great website. Everybody, hey, if you guys haven't heard about it, this new boutique, Hanes, you should check it out. Wow.
Love it.
I wonder how, like, are they, I know they're not sustainable, but
No
like, are they
shot.
trying to be?
I think they probably have an eco line. I think if you don't at this point, you're
Stupid.
yeah.
Oh, this says planet.
There we go. That's probably.
Oh, it's literally just one slide with leaves that says planet.
It's
You
not
can't even
clickable.
click it.
No shot.
No. Oh, wait. Hanes sustains.
There
We're
we go.
creating a more comfortable world for everybody. Much accomplished, much to do. Love it. Love the
realization.
accountability.
Right.
Who's this? Steve Bratz.
He just don't you feel like all CEOs look the same?
Yep, they do.
All
They're
CEOs.
I swear they're pumped out of their own factory. Like,
yes.
pushed into the world. Okay, and song of the days.
Okay, we're going to pick a song from our favorite set at Coachella, and I'll get more into it when we get there, but my favorite set was Nicki.
So good.
God, she's fucking incredible. But I'm going to pick the song that we missed because we were like not even like, we were like 10 minutes late to her set, but I Like You.
Oh, I like
my
that song.
favorite song from her.
That's probably, honestly, that is like I feel like one of like 3 songs I know of her.
Mm-hmm. It was one of her first ones.
Her performance, I walked away and was like, I'm a fan now.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That's what I love about festivals is like you see somebody and you're like, now I want to listen to all their stuff because now you have like a new respect for them. She was so good.
She kills
live,
it.
you guys.
She kills it.
So good. My song of the day, I know this is probably really basic, but truly one of my favorite performances of the whole weekend was Harry Styles. And I didn't think it would be. Not because obviously he's always going to fucking deliver and I knew it'd still be one of my favorites, but just that moment for me was so good. We had just seen him in September in Vegas, but like, and obviously that concert was amazing, but seeing him at Coachella, it was just so much better. Yeah. It was better than his own devoted concert for me. I think this is more of my experience with it. Obviously his performances were both great, but like he brought out Lizzo, and when he sang What Makes You Beautiful, it's just like, that took me back. Cause I mean, we went to that together too. We went to a One Direction concert in like 2013. Like, oh, it was amazing. So that's obviously my song of the day. What Makes You Beautiful.
Cute.
Okay, we have some updates. We were going to literally just run down all of Coachella for you guys. But before we get into that, we're going to take a quick break for our sponsor.
Okay, so our sponsor today is Favor, and we've actually talked about them before. They're previously Pill Club. I feel like whenever I'm faced with a decision regarding my sexual health, I always wish I had, like, I wish you had a medical degree so I can hit you up and you could just give me all the answers.
Yep.
What's really cool about Favor is you could text their medical professionals and they'll help you make all the decisions you need to make.
That's amazing because sometimes when I know I need to make an appointment, call a doctor, or get something answered quick, and then I put it off, I keep putting it off. But if you know that like ounce of motivation you get like laying in bed at night, boom, you could text them like right then when you have it, and then you can have an answer when you wake up.
Right.
I feel like birth control, specifically that appointment, going in and talking to your pharmacist or your doctor can be kind of awkward. You get, oh, how long have you been sexually active? That whole question, it's never fun. But that's why Favor's amazing. If you're talking about new prescriptions, the type of pill you should go on, or just any questions like that, they're really there for you.
What's really cool is their licensed medical team. They offer skincare, menstrual care products, sexual wellness products, all with the subscription.
I love that because it's nice when your doctor knows where you're at in all those categories because they're so connected.
Right.
So if you're having like hormonal acne with a dermatologist, but then you're trying to discuss a new birth control with your doctor, they might not know that they're correlated, and it's like then you're going on a birth control, it's going to make your hormonal acne worse.
Right. It's all connected.
It should be connected. It should be under one roof with a licensed medical team that understands it all.
Again, the Pill Club is now Favor. Favor offers professionally prescribed birth control subscriptions and sexual wellness products delivered straight to your door for free.
Favor carries over 120 FDA approved brands and ships to all 50 states. Most brands of birth control are free with insurance or Medicaid. Otherwise, prices start as low as $7 per month without insurance.
Favor delivers birth control to your door for free in discreet packaging, along with fun self-care gifts and goodies.
It's super easy. Just sign up for birth control in just 5 minutes. Skip the office visit and waiting in line and at the pharmacy and get treated right. Right now, when you go to heyfavor.com/Oddvice, Favor is offering a $10 donation to bedsider.org for every Oddvice listener who becomes a patient. Your donation will help low-income individuals get access to birth control through bedsider.org. That's amazing, you guys. What if there's a big wave of all Advice listeners and we're making it.
We're making it a little different.
A big difference.
Big difference. That's heyfavor.com/Oddvice to get your first birth control care package and donate to help more women in need of affordable birth control. Remember, heyfavor.com/Oddvice. You must use the link to make a donation. Thanks, Favor.
Okay, so this was our first Coachella back. I was everybody's first Coachella back, obviously, but first one in 2 years. And as we were kind of telling you guys in the last episode, we saw weekend one and we were like,
we have to go. Why aren't we there?
It felt so weird not being there.
It felt like a fever dream.
Yeah. That whole weekend of being here while everybody was there.
Right. Even in LA, there was no traffic.
Oh yeah.
There
never.
Restaurants were empty. Parks were cool, full with people because you could tell they wanted to be outside.
Aww, everybody's trying to have a festival.
Literally. I went to the park with a friend and there was someone had brought their whole DJ setup and was playing bangers at the park.
That's actually sick though.
It was really
sick.
fun. Yeah.
And now after hearing all the shitty stuff of weekend one, it was probably more fun than weekend one.
Yep.
Obviously we weren't there to experience it, but have you seen it too? Everybody's saying weekend one was just so bad.
Yeah, I haven't seen specifics, but I've just heard everyone was super disappointed in seeing how many people were there just for the scene of it. And
Yep.
even hearing from the artists this week or at Coachella weekend too, how they're literally standing on stage and they're like, that you guys are the best crowd. We love weekend too. It's not about you guys are here for the music, and we could tell artists were literally saying that.
Yeah.
And for artists to see that from the stage, I wonder how the crowds were.
They probably see it more than we ever do. They see it all in one
one spot. Yeah, in one
snapshot.
blink.
But anyway, we went just us, and it was so nice to not have a big group of people. Festivals are nice with big groups, but it was nice to not
have to answer to people and go
what
on
do you
everyone's
wanna do?
timeline.
Try and figure out how to make everybody happy and everybody wanting to leave at the same time.
And it was cool because it was our first Coachella, obviously back since the pandemic, but our first ever Coachella that we ever went to was basically just us two. We had a group of friends, but you and I experienced it together for the first time. So it was cool to go back there and re-experience Coachella, just us two.
Exactly. And walk around freely. And it was kind of nice that we didn't really know anybody there. We did, which we'll get into. We saw Liza and Kamiko and Jenna. We hung out with them most nights. But the times where it was just us, it really was just us.
Yeah.
Whereas weekend one, even if we would have went just us technically, the second you walk into the beer garden, it's going to be like VidCon. We're going to know everybody there. It's going to feel like we're just at an LA event.
Yep.
Which it sounded like that's what it felt like for a lot of people weekend one. Whereas festivals are fun because it's new people and you get to meet someone from Boston, and then another person right next to you is from Florida, and another person's from Spain. And that's such a fun part.
It was just a new pool of people.
Yeah.
And we haven't experienced that since being in LA, especially since the pandemic.
Right. I even felt with the fashion, I still just like dressing up, period, no matter where I'm at. Like it's definitely for me, not for other people. And I wore a fit. I had my ass out on Friday, and I even felt a little weird doing that because it's like, shit, like tone it down. This is weekend 2. Like
people are literally in like rainbow sandals, shorts, and a tank top.
Yep. Just super chill. Like the makeup's not super crazy. I feel like we didn't even go crazy with makeup.
No.
We both just did like our basic makeup.
But there's definitely like still people there who show up like to the nines. Like I see like a lot of ravey looks. A lot more rave looks weekend 2.
Especially with Swedish House Mafia.
Yes.
That brought, you could tell the people who literally only bought tickets for Swedish House.
Yep.
Because are they doing like other shows?
I thought they were broken up.
I did too.
I honestly don't know. I feel like I haven't heard of them or heard from them since like 2010.
Right. Yeah. We'll get into that later though. So yeah, that's pretty much what brought us to weekend 2. And a few days before, we booked an Airbnb super last minute. It was so cute though.
Oh my God. It was like, so it was called a casita.
Casita de Olivia.
Yes, it was a casita. It was like, it had a pool in the front yard, which was really cool.
Yeah, that was so interesting.
We got that Airbnb. It was kind of it was that case where we were like trying to find a house, and each house we wanted to see or each house we wanted to book, it would go away so quickly. Yeah. So we kind of just like had to hop on this one, and luckily we got approved for it. So that was booked. We had the house before we even had tickets.
Oh my God.
And we were like every day we were looking at StubHub and SeatGeek, like trying to find decently priced tickets.
Yep.
But each time we would look, they were like, at one point they were like $1,100, $900, and that's just for the ticket, and that's just for the like ticket price. These apps have like $200 in fees.
Yeah,
the fees are crazy. So if you're looking at a $900 ticket, you're gonna spend like $1,100. Yep. So we were checking that every day, and we were like, "Fuck, what do we do?" And then you put on your story, "Someone give us weekend 2 tickets, VIP, please."
I said, "Is anybody selling?"
Yeah.
And I almost didn't do that because I was like,
everyone was doing it.
Exactly. And I was like, there's no point of even doing this. But then I got a response so quick from one of my friends, Caleb.
Couple people. Like we had a couple leads at one point.
Yeah, you're right. Katie said something too, but he was like, "I know this girl," and sent her profile, and I was like, "Do you trust her?" Like, no shade or anything. We've just been burned in the past because Coachella 2015,
Leanna's ticket.
She got it from like a friend of a friend. "Oh yeah, I swear he's cool." And then we got there, it wouldn't scan in.
And they snipped it off.
Yeah, it was awful experience, not good. So I was like, "You sure you trust?" And he was like, "Yes, for sure. One of my, really great friends." And that was like during the day, and then around like 6 or 7 at night, the tickets just kept going up, and Alex and I were like, "Fuck, like we just gotta get tickets." And she was like, "All right, I'll sell for this price." And the price she was selling, it was like less than what StubHub was selling for, and no fees. But she lived in San Diego. So we were like, fuck. And we don't want to overnight them because like mail shit that close, hell no.
God forbid they would not get there on time.
And then we're fucked. And we were like, "Can we meet you halfway?" And she was so cool. She's like, "Yes, oh my God, we'll meet you in Dana Point."
And she had just gone off a flight from Italy.
Oh, yeah.
She literally like just got home from Italy.
I feel like I felt bad, but she was like, I put
she
it out
wanted
there.
to do it.
I was even like, "Or we could do tomorrow." She's like, "Let's do today."
Yep.
I think she probably just
wanted to get it over with.
To sell. Because I couldn't imagine selling a ticket that close to an event, still not having a buyer.
Right. And then you're just out that money.
Like, fuck that. She even said, once we met her, she was like, I'm so glad you guys are so cool, because the guy I was about to sell to before this, I just asked him to PayPal me the money.
And he got super sketch.
And he blocked her on everything. Like, that's weird in itself. So, yeah, we met her, and she like brought in a little Ziploc, and Alex puts on the wristband. I go to put mine on, and the little plastic thing that like you slide to tighten it, it was jammed. So I was kind of just like tugging on it a little hard, and I tugged on it a little too hard. And I fucking slid the bracelet so small, you guys. It literally fit around the top of my water bottle. That's how I closed it as small as you could.
Yeah.
I don't think I could have tightened it much tighter.
No.
And I just go, her and the girl, Alex and the girl are talking. And I'm just like, fuck. And they both look at me. I'm like, I tightened it too tight. I went into shock. I remember just like looking at you guys being like,
right.
What do I do?
Because once you tighten it, you can't undo it.
You can't undo these things.
You can't go back.
They have these little like bristles in the inside that like makes it so it's stuck in the fabric of the bracelet. And we just didn't know what to do. And we were like looking up things to do. They changed the technology on these though. The plastic thing used to just be a cylinder that was around your wrist, around the fabric that so you can
twist and make it smaller so
skinny,
it could
so it could slide.
But now there's like two like almost like
lanes.
Yeah, 2 lanes. I almost said rooms to it.
2-bedroom apartment. This is the size of a 2-bedroom.
No, that's our New York apartment.
And so it's a lot different now. But Alex found this thing where you can like slide shit in the inside, and I literally had to MacGyver this when we got home, but I ended up getting it on. But that was a whole stress. Like we were so excited. We found this girl that we trust. Great price. We had our Airbnb lock on the
drive
way there.
On the way there, we were hyped up listening to the whole lineup.
Yep.
Literally like windows down. The sun was setting. We were vibing. And then the whole way home, we're literally sitting in silence. I'm like on Reddit forums trying to find like ways to get this thing off or bigger.
Right.
Finally, what was the straw thing?
The straw wasn't working. I guess it worked for somebody else on Reddit, but it did lead me to keep trying other objects
to like stick in there and try and wiggle the teeth out of the fabric,
kind of break them. Honestly, at that point, I was like, I'll let this be super big and just like pin it or staple it somehow.
Yeah.
But Leanna was like, wait, I think I have like a little, what's it called?
Like a nail file.
And she gave it to me and I slid it in, and like with like the sharp side of it, I was just like hacking down the teeth of it, and then it finally just started like coming loose, like centimeter by centimeter, if that. And I only loosened to it enough to be able to slide it on.
You're so lucky you have small wrists. If that would have happened to my bracelet, my hands are so big that there's just no way.
I would have just had to keep going and make it bigger, because I could have kept going with this.
Yeah, but isn't it like frayed?
A little, but
I guess not
bad.
terrible.
Like yours probably looks like this now after a weekend, you know? Like it doesn't look terrible.
Yeah.
And they don't check that shit.
Yeah,
that's
thank
the thing
God.
too. It really is just a matter of it scanning and not looking completely destroyed. But I feel like everybody who's working was so like, yeah, go ahead.
Hella chill.
Remember, okay, the last night, the guy who led us to our taxi was so high.
Remember
we were like, do we have the lift code? Da da da. He was like,
oh yes.
He was so loaded. I was like,
and then for some reason he like started walking with us to our car.
Yeah, like then ready to help us,
right.
Hella attentive. But before so loaded, whatever.
Yeah, he didn't give a shit.
Did not give a shit. So yeah, boom, we make it to Coachella Thursday, the day before, so we can like settle in. We had to shoot some stuff for Miller. We did this like really fun deal with them. They're such an amazing company to work with. And we just like shot that all that day, and we sat by the
still
pool.
Like a big work day. Thursday was
right, just total normal day. And then
but we did go grocery shopping. So we went to, if you have been to Coachella, you have been to this Ralph's.
Yes, this is like the only one.
Indio. It's in Indio, right?
Yes.
It's
in Indio, yeah.
It's in Indio. And I feel like Coachella is their Black Friday. Like,
it is.
Everything is so perfectly stocked.
Yeah.
There's workers like running around, like ready to go. Yeah. Can I get you anything? So we did a Safeway run is so
bay of you.
Bay of me. We did a Ralph's run. We got a whole bunch of groceries for the casita. And it was cool being back there, because every time we car camped like years ago, we would do that trip at 5 a.m. and that shit is popping at 5 a.m.
Whole parking lot.
Literally the whole parking lot is just full of Coachella goers and like people who are car camping too. So like everyone's already out there drinking hella beers.
Yep.
One year that we went, we were literally like in the corner of the parking lot, like stuffing our like shirts and shit with like little baggies of drugs.
Yes, like things we're trying to sneak into the festival.
So yeah, it was like super nostalgic being back there.
Luckily, everything we needed was not sold out. Like us going there Thursday late, I was ready to have
like no options. No, I'm telling you, like they keep their shit stocked for Coachella. They probably prep for so long.
I'd love to see their purchase order for that month.
Yes,
for all of their goods.
How much money do you think they make? Like Coachella week.
That Thursday. Think about just that
Thursday. Oh, mills. I'll say like 2 million.
I'll say $1 million.
Of all Coachella week, both weekends.
Oh, I was talking about. Thursday.
Just Thursday.
Because both the weekends. That Thursday for those campers.
That's the biggest day.
And they're bulk buying. They can't come back because once you're in camping, you can't drive out and go run an errand. Like you're stuck to the ground. You're stuck. Oh my God.
So much money.
If anybody has any insight of that, if you know anybody.
Anyone know at Ralph's numbers?
Literally nobody has that. I feel like every time we call out, like if anybody knows, nobody ever comments them knowing anything. Like, I don't know what we're thinking here. We ask niche questions.
Very niche questions.
Very niche. Don't feel bad if you don't know this information. Yeah, we got like breakfast stuff and I made breakfast for us every morning. So we like went in with like just charged bodies, but
as much as possible.
But yeah, so Thursday was fun. Friday we woke up, it was day 1. You still had like half a day of work though. Each day we didn't go into the festival until about 4, which if you go to Coachella,
that's a smart move.
A smart thing to do.
Unless you're car camping because you can go back
and you can nap.
Right. Since we were at an Airbnb, when we got there, it would just be way too much work to like go back to the house if we needed a break. So we needed to plan it out because you're there until like 1 a.m.
Yep.
So we're not trying to be there for like 12 hours. There's no shot.
It's impossible. So yeah, we went around 4. As I've been talking about past few episodes, I'm on this like supplement kind of vitamin thing right now to reset my gut. And one of the biggest parts of it is I must take these digestive enzymes before I eat. And I took one with breakfast, but then I was like, oh shit, Alex, like I got to bring these into the festival.
And they literally look like Molly pill capsules.
They look exactly like drugs. There's no labeling. It's a clear capsule with whatever enzyme powders in it. And I'm like, I have to bring this in. I'm going to eat. And we're like figuring out ways to do it. Like, I'm like, I don't want to like try and sneak it in because if I get caught, it's like I'm getting caught for something I might actually be able to get away with because it's legit.
Right. You don't want to look sus if you're not sus.
Exactly. And I even took a picture of the bottle and like took like I didn't even tell you I did this. I took a screenshot of my like doctor's prescription just in case we didn't have service there.
Smart.
To pull it up in my email. I was like, I need to prove that I like medically need these in the festival. They didn't even fucking check.
No, they didn't care.
I don't think that's what they're looking for.
No.
A little, even if it was Molly, like it'd be different. Right. It'd be different if we were trying to bring in like a Tupperware and we're trying to sell. But like that's not what they're looking for. They're looking for explosives and guns and things like that. But
not party favors.
So I got my enzymes in, guys. Don't worry. But it was stressful. I felt like I was committing the biggest crime of the year.
Because you put them in like your little Prada pouch that you had to open.
Yeah.
And he even asked like, what do you fit in there?
And I was like, I got chapstick. I have Pepto. I still have room too. Do you need me to carry anything for you? He's like, you good. Have fun. I was like, okay, thank you. I was so scared, but it was a lot. It was nice though. I felt like I ate really with my diet while we were there because the thing with Coachella, it's great food. It's a lot of vegan stuff. It's a lot of like, creative plant-based things. Like
it's not like junk food and then the only vegan food that they have is like
a fruit stand.
Right. Or like a vegan pizza. Right. Like they have really good vegan dishes.
Oh my God.
The fucking pad thai that I got.
The garlic noodles.
Oh, the garlic noodles.
That's exactly what I was about. Like, what the fuck?
They're based in Long Beach. We should go.
Was it called Man-Eating Plant?
Yep.
That's terrifying.
Whoa.
Well, I just pictured a man-eating plant and it kind of scared me.
Yeah, it's really big.
Oh, wait.
Not
right. You like knew what I meant though, right?
No, for sure. Like a man, eating plant or man eating plant.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Oh my God. Weird. Okay. What else?
The first set that we went to was Role Model. We were like super pumped to be there, and it was really cool. He's actually one of the ones who called out like weekend 2 vibe was way better.
Yeah.
But I was not impressed with the set. And I was excited for it too. Like we had just listened to his album with Leanna. Yeah. Leanna's a big fan. So I kind of wanted to be here to like see it for her too. And he plays the like track and just kind of ad-libs over it. Like I feel like he doesn't. I wish he would have sang.
Yeah, he had some like little riffs here and there, but it was a lot of just like jumping around. And then I have a love-hate when artists do this, when they throw the mic towards the crowd.
Right.
I get it for like the iconic parts of the song
and like really big songs.
Right. But it was like every chorus or every, he'll do it 10 seconds each verse. Like it was just he was standing there like, yeah. And like, I like that. But when you do it, it's like, why aren't you performing?
Right. Like we came here to see you. We don't want to sing.
Right. Like I can't sing. I don't have. What?
And like when half the crowd potentially doesn't know these first couple songs, like save it for the big moments.
Exactly. The top hits, the ones that everybody knows. But I mean, he was like fun to watch though. I'll give him that. He's a good performer. He runs around the stage and he
seemed happy to be there.
He seemed really happy to be there, which that just feels good to watch when an artist looks happy, because it's the worst when you see an artist that doesn't just look happy on stage.
Fucking be there.
I'm like, I'm so sorry that you are doing this. I feel bad even being here right now. But no, he was really good. Who did we see after that? Oh, Still Woozy.
Yeah, we like saw like a couple songs of Still Woozy. That was cool. That was a vibe. The whole set or the whole stage was full. The crowd was.
Oh yeah.
There were so many people.
And his set was like had like hella plants. Like it was very like really Alice in Wonderland. Yeah. Like it looked like trippy. It was really cool. And was that who we walked up and we were like, whoa, I never knew he looked like that. Mm-hmm. We both know a lot of his music, but I never connected that's what he looked like.
Yep.
He's cute. Oh, there's fire alarms going off. Anyway,
we saw City Girls. City Girls Up.
City Girls. Wait, wasn't that day 2?
No.
Because
we left City Girls to go watch Nikki.
Oh, right. You're right. City Girls. We actually before that we ran into Alicia and TK and Remy and Ollie and a few other people they're with, which was so fun to kick it with them. They're always a fun group to be with. And went to City Girls with them.
Vibe.
A fucking vibe. The performance, like.
So is it 2 girls?
I don't know.
Because I was kind of only paying attention to one girl.
Me too. I know exactly.
I feel like on their like picture on the lineup, it's 2 people.
It's 2 people. It's a hip hop duo. City Girls is an American hip hop duo from Miami, Florida, consisting of Young Miami and JT.
I feel like you don't hear often artists from Miami.
Mr. Worldwide.
Well, I mean, yeah, duh. But like in the news scene,
I guess so.
Like who's coming up from Miami? City Girls.
City Girls.
City Girls Up.
City Girls. That's why Macy knows them.
Oh, I didn't know she knew him.
Well, remember she told us when they.
Oh, yeah.
One of our friends, Macy, a few years ago. This is like, I feel like
like
the start of quarantine. She's like, guys, these 2 girls are gonna fucking pop off, and she played some of their shit. And look at them now; they're at Coachella.
That's so cool.
They were so good though. It was such a vibe. It was like their whole like entourage. They're dancers. I love when a performance makes me stop dancing and I'm just watching.
Yeah.
When you've captivated me that much where I'm just like, oh.
Because it's more of a performance and like your actual singing rather than loud music playing through speakers.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Because that
it's entertainment at that point.
Yeah. It's like a play. It's like a show. It's a show. It's really good though. And then we also, later that night, we met up with Liza and Kamiko and Jenna, a few of the people that they were with. That was nice because Liza coming was kind of a last minute thing.
Yeah. She was like debating going when we were getting our house. She was like, I don't know, maybe I'll come. I'll stay with you guys. I have another group of friends that are going, but like I'm still on the fence.
Yeah.
And then I feel like it wasn't until Thursday or Friday where she's like, okay, I'm coming.
It was literally Friday. She's like, yeah, I'll be there later tonight. I'm going to be there like towards the end of the performances. It's like, oh shit. All right. Okay. And that was nice because the last Coachella I did with Liza, I think was like 2018.
She didn't go No, we did 2019.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was nice to do a Coachella again with Liza. She's always such a vibe to be live music with.
Hype.
She's a fucking hype, man. Like,
and the dancing, like I could watch her just like vibe out to a set.
I noticed people around us are just kind of like, what? Like the way they watch her, it's so funny. But that group was a lot of fun too. Day one was a success, but then it quickly became fucking awful because past years to leave Coachella really isn't bad. Usually you go through, at least for VIP, there's like a VIP exit that takes you to the Uber lot. You're given, and then it spits you out to a tent. Like this, I think I remember this like a few years ago. There's usually a little tent out there with Wi-Fi and water and air conditioning and like places to sit while you wait for your Uber. That was not there this year. So festival tip number one:
leave early,
which sucks because you're like, you paid to see that headliner, and
you want to see their last song too.
That's always so good, but
it's worth it to get it right.
It's worth it because we didn't do it, and that Uber line was awful. There was no service. We couldn't get into anything. They also, even if your Uber's there, if they're not to the front of the line, they can't let you go find it. So your Uber will cancel on you. Like you can't go find it until like it's like up at the front of the line, if that makes sense. But anyway, Liza's like, just come back to my place, and her place is walking distance. We're like, okay, like this is fine.
Also, I had taken off my shoes because they were brand new and my feet were fucked up, and I had a really bad shroom trip that night. Blacked out. I actually like came to when we were walking to Liza's. So
what a moment to come to.
No, literally, I think I was like, wait, where are we going?
Yo, I kind of feel like you did kind of come back.
That
there.
was,
and you like got serious. You're like, oh wait, should we just like eat like you started getting into like problem solving mode,
which I was not there earlier.
Nope, but that's okay. That's, we were safe. I had you. We were good. But we went back to Liza's and we just kind of like waited it out for a little bit. At least I thought we waited it out long enough, but we didn't.
We couldn't have been there more than 20 minutes. Also, we realized we had been to this house before.
Oh yeah.
This is the house that Fanjoy had got the whole group that we had went with in 2019. Right. So we're like walking up and we're like, wait, we've been here before.
Like the shrooms are like kind of wearing off. And we're just like, is this deja vu or have we actually been here before? Then we saw the kitchen and we were like, oh,
I've been in this kitchen before.
I have pre-gamed in this kitchen.
Yes.
I have been to this house.
And there was hella food out and I was going ham on that food.
No, she literally like, Liza was like, help yourself. But like, you and me were already doing it before. She's like, you walked right to it. It was good though. It was like a spicy tofu pad thai.
Yeah.
And I was eating the tofu bits like with my fingers. We're a horrible guest. Do not have us over.
Oh, and like, those. There's a bag of dried mango on our floor right now. Oh, we've been on this dried mango kick. Uh-huh. They had a bag there. I stole it. I took it.
We deserved it.
I was hungry. You know what? You made us walk here. I'm taking your mangoes.
Right. It's our party gift. So we ended up leaving. We're like, yeah, we're just gonna go like walk and get an Uber. Liza's like, are you sure? And it's like, yeah, like we're good.
We're fine. We'll just call an Uber. Now. We realized we can't call an Uber from the house because like Uber just has block off zones. Like cops are literally in the front of like each residential street because you can only call an Uber from the Empire Polo Fields.
Yep.
So we're like, oh, so we just walked here. Now we have to walk all the way back to be in the same Uber situation. Mm-hmm. And at that point, we're literally, my shoes are still off. So I'm walking through the mud in my socks. My feet are hurting me so bad. It's not mud. Some places it was mud, but it was rocks. It was gravel.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it hurts so bad. Yeah. But we're literally walking up to cars because getting an Uber was just out of the question at that point.
Yeah.
And we're walking up to drivers like, hey, we'll literally pay you under the table to take us home. Please take us home. Please take us home. Mm-hmm. Everyone was like, okay, $200, $150.
One guy said $450.
Yeah.
It's like,
no shot.
We're like 5 miles away too. Like it's not going to be a crazy ride, but they know people are desperate for it. Supply and demand, baby.
So fucked.
It's so fucked.
2 young girls too, who are like literally just trying to get home.
Yeah.
I guess we're not young girls no more.
We're young. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
like on some real shit, we're absolutely still young. That's crazy. But we found a guy.
Yeah, we found a guy.
And at first he goes, what did he say? 120. And at this point, I'm just pissed because I'm going up to everybody saying 100. He said 120. And I just kept walking. And literally we took 3 steps. He goes, okay, 100. I was like, thank you.
Thank you.
And we got in. But then like his maps that he put in, which is stupid. The maps weren't counting for the closures, which I'm like, hello, satellites. How are you not counting for the closures of such a big weekend? It's not counting for the street closures. So we did a full circle around the polo fields like twice.
Right.
Then we finally got in the right path home. And we got home like 2 hours later.
I almost left my brand new shoes in the Uber too.
Oh my God. Yeah, we're leaving. He's like, you got everything? Like I always turn back before I leave an Uber, make sure we got everything. And I almost missed it, but he was like, wait, your shoes. I was like, oh shit, thank you.
I would have been so sad.
That would have just cherry on top of the end of the night was so bad. I'm not going to say a bad night because it was a really good night. I really liked the night.
Just getting home.
So the next day we made it a priority to figure it the fuck out, which we did, which we'll get into in a sec. But we got home, went to bed. Day 2, I woke up feeling pretty good.
No, I was wrecked.
I didn't feel too good, but you came back.
I came back. I had a lot of coffee. I drank a lot of water.
You swam.
Oh my God. I jumped in the pool
with
and I
swear,
yeah, with my clothes on. I jumped in the pool and I swear to God, like the second the water like fully covered me, it was like a shower on crack.
Yeah.
My hangover went away.
Yep. I did it the next day because she did it and said it helped her because the next day I was hurting. It helped so much. Nice. It like made me want a pool.
Also, our pool was really warm.
Oh yeah.
Like we almost hot tubby. It was
like hot spring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it was warm. It was warm, and during the day I wanted it to be colder, and it was weird. But at night it was dope.
Oh yeah. We went night swimming our first night.
Yeah. We were like giggling. Like it felt like we like weren't allowed to be doing it.
Okay, now second day on our way there, Ubering there was super easy, but once you got to the actual polo fields, there's a lot of like one-way situations, so you had to go past the actual entrance, flip around at the light, and then come back down the like direction you came from. But people were like flipping a bitch in the middle so that they didn't have to go all the way down to the next light where it was legal. Couple people got away with it. But there were also like cops standing and on their motorcycles.
Every like 100 feet.
Yeah, literally so many cops. And they were pulling people over. And our Uber driver we're sitting in the lane where we're like ready to keep going straight so that we can make the legal turnaround. And he's like, did you catch what he said when he did it?
No.
Because there were 2 cops right in front of us.
I saw them. When he was doing it in my head, I'm like, what are you doing? There's
like
literally
this
cops
is 20 feet away. Dumbest spot to do it.
Right.
So he like saw them and he was like, oh, if only those cops weren't there, I would do the U-turn. And then he does the U-turn.
What a risky guy.
No, he was crazy.
He was super quirky.
he was so super quirky. But he did the illegal U-turn and we got blurped right away. And there was a car who was behind us that did the U-turn too at the same time. And he blurped both of us.
Pulled to the right.
Yep. Both of us got pulled over. Yep. Tickets. We're literally sitting in the back. I can't wait to see that disposable camera photo.
I took a disposable. I took it. I was
you
like,
rolled up the window.
I rolled up the window so I didn't hear the shutter, but my flash was on. Luckily, it was daytime. I doubt he saw. He was in like a big helmet and shit too.
Yeah.
But I took like a sneaky disposable of him writing the ticket. And I can't wait to see that. I just dropped those disposables off today, so that those pictures should be coming out very soon. I felt so bad though, but he was a good sport about it. He was like,
yeah, and like
I did it.
We didn't ask him to do it.
No, we didn't.
We made it clear, like, do what you got. Like,
yeah, we were like, we can wait. Like, we were very quiet about it because I did not want to be the reason
he got
pressured to do. No, hell no. I felt so bad.
But he was like feeling bold for some reason.
He was. He was like, it's all right. I just got to do some traffic school. It's okay. Like,
yeah.
After that, I said, yeah, knowledge is power. I like said it. I was like, I don't know what to say right now. This is so awkward. Just get us to the festival. And then we got there and it was hot as fuck.
It was the hottest day.
It was truly the hottest day. And I was wearing
dry. There were
corduroy pants.
The day that we were there, or the day before, there was hella wind. So at least you got like a breeze. It was like super stagnant all day.
Steamy, not good, but like dry.
Right.
And then like you're already sweating because you're hungover. So like you're sticky and then like this dirt sticking to you.
It's quite the experience, like what your body goes through at Coachella.
Right.
Physically.
And now, do you ever think about when you talk about it and you like complain about it, you're like, why do I pay so much money to do this? But I love it.
Yeah, it's torture.
But I love it.
But I'll continue to do it. Never not do it.
Exactly.
But when we got there, we met up with Alicia and TK again. We actually ran into them. I feel like a lot of the times when we met up with like specific groups, it's because we just ran into them and we weren't like, it wasn't planned to meet.
Meet me here. It was just like, oh shit,
right.
Hey you, okay, I'm gonna kick it with you for a sec.
Exactly. So we met up with Alicia and TK and all them, and then we went to emo night.
Oh my god.
Emo night was absolutely the best fucking set besides Nikki.
So fucking good. They killed it.
Good. They brought out, and like their whole shtick was that they like weren't supposed to be there. Like they're one of them was wearing overalls that said somehow we made it here.
Yep.
Like, which is cool because they're not really DJs. They just put on these like really cool, if you don't know what emo night is, they put on these really cool events in LA, San Francisco. Kind of they're like getting everywhere. Bigger, right?
Yeah, they go everywhere.
And they just play early 2000s, late 90s punk pop. So they had their own set this year, and they brought out so many guests. They brought out Papa Roach.
Yep.
They brought out 303, but we didn't get to see 303.
I'm so sad for that.
Who else?
Plain White Tees.
Plain White Tees. He did a full serenade of Hey There Delilah.
Just brought out just acoustic, his guitar, just like on with a microphone. He's like, you guys want to sing with me? It was the cutest thing. And the back thing said, hello, Delilah. Like that was so cute.
What a moment.
The people he brought out were so good. And at the end of the performance, they go, give it up again for our special guest. And that's how we figured out they brought out 303.
Right.
They were like 303, Papa Roach. And we were like, we all look at each other and just immediately sad. We're all like, we could have gone the whole day not knowing that. God damn it. So festival tip number 2 or whatever number we're on, befriend a bartender. One bartender the whole weekend. They will pour you fat shots because you will keep coming back and tipping them. Yep. That's the way to do it. So we befriended he was our only bartender we did.
Yep.
He was our first weekend. And only bartender of the whole weekend, and his name was Jeff, and he was amazing. And we didn't get his number. No. Like we didn't get his last name.
He's from San Diego too, so like it would have been so cool to like meet up with him for a drink or something.
Right. Like I'm sure he comes up to LA. Like oh fuck, he was so cool though. That he was like our first bartender, and he's like, just keep coming back to me. And if you do this, like they'll pour it so fat. Every time we were ordering literally single tequila sodas,
you would pour doubles
in
single cups too. So you just get fucked up.
Yeah, but it was great.
Yeah,
like once you befriend a bartender, then you're like you start tipping more. You're like, you're my friend now.
When you're standing in line and there's a line in their line and you're at the end of the line and you're just staring at there was a point when I was just staring at Jeff, who made eye contact, and he's like, all right, you're back.
Yep.
Like he would prep for us.
Yes. Like he would always be like, who are we seeing after this?
Right.
Like he was like,
what are you guys doing? Up with us. Yeah. Where are you guys off to?
How are we feeling today?
Yep.
Oh, love the outfits. Like it was like
it was a vibe.
It was a safe space. It was like a way we could just like take a breath from the festival real quick.
Talk to Jeff.
Get a drink. And then we'd walk away and be like, all right, see you later. Like,
well, every time we would leave, we'll be like, okay, we'll be back in 20.
Right. And we would. We absolutely would. Who else did we see that day? Oh, Disclosure. So we walked over to Disclosure, and I was really excited for Disclosure, and I feel like
I was let down.
I don't know why. I feel like I could even kind of tell that the crowd wasn't even as into it.
Yeah.
And like that's a set you're pumped for, but they just like were just playing their music.
Yeah. Oh, yep. That's what it was. They didn't say anything.
Right.
There was no like cool, you know how like when they they'll randomly drop like an old song that's not theirs, and you're like, oh, they're like putting on a show tonight. They're DJing. They didn't do that.
It was just playing their own. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. So we kind of left halfway through, and we went and we met up with our friends Katie and Summer. Mm-hmm. And I feel like when we met up with them and we went and got margaritas.
Yeah, because we couldn't get drunk.
Yeah, do you guys ever get that when you've like been drinking for a few days?
It's your tolerance or something.
When you're on a bender.
Literally.
It's like your blood alcohol content is so like flooded that like you're not getting drunk anymore. This happens at every festival. It's the fucking worst. But we got these margaritas, and at first I was like, I can't taste the alcohol.
They fucked us up.
They creeped up on us.
Yeah.
I think they were mixers for sure, and I think there was a liqueur in it.
Oh.
So the little liqueurs, I feel like
it was probably like a margarita liqueur.
Yeah. That watermelon. Yeah. Yep. And it crept up. But once we met up with them, I felt like the night really turned around. It was really fun, and like we got really happy, and it was cool to kick it with them. Who else was that night?
That was Billy. Oh, we saw. So Liza loves Strom. I think Stromae. Which is cool. I'd never heard of him. He's French. He's a French EDM artist. So we went and saw him before Billy.
Oh my God, that was so good. I forgot about that.
There was one point in the beer garden, I think it was before Stromae, where Kristen came up to me and she grabbed me, and we were all sitting waiting for someone to get drinks, and then we ended up meeting them at the bar, and Kristen was like, I lost the disposable.
Oh my God.
So we run back to where we were sitting, literally like flashlights out.
It's like pitch black out.
Pitch black. Crowd is huge because everyone's getting ready for Billy.
Yeah.
Trying to find the the disposable camera. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, it's in my shoe.
I felt so dumb. I was like, oh, it's in my shoe. Never mind. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? But it was meant to be, you guys, because
we ran into Trevi.
We hadn't seen her in so long. And literally, like, we wouldn't have gone back to that spot if I didn't potentially lose the camera.
No, it was totally meant to be.
Meant to be. So, see, the stars aligned. But yeah, I got the camera. And I was wearing cowboy boots. So I had everything stuffed in these boots. I had sunglasses, a wallet, like my digestive enzymes, a full, like, disposable cameras are chunky, like it's like a big thing, so wide, and I was so scared something was gonna break. Nothing broke, and we didn't lose anything the whole weekend. Successfully, we did not lose anything, which is a win.
Didn't leave anything in there. Like nothing.
Actually, I can't find my microfiber hair towel.
Oh, no.
I also haven't unpacked my suitcase though, so it could very well be in there.
It's in there for sure.
But like, we'll see. Other than that, nothing valuable. Okay, so like we said, Billy was that night, and like we were also saying, it's very, very smart to leave before the headliner.
Especially after the night that we had before with the whole car situation. We were super like,
I still want to risk it.
We didn't want to risk it, and we need to find a ride home this time.
Yeah. And we were standing there, and like we were debating leaving, and I was like, fuck, but like I just know Happier Than Ever is going to be crazy live. Yeah. Like absolutely insane live.
It's like all you see on her TikToks and shit is how crazy that drop is.
And we're sitting there, and then I was thinking about it, and like that song means a lot to me. The song means a lot to all of us. I think we could all agree it's like one of her best songs. I love it so much. But like that's my song that like I scream in the car alone song. Like that's like my song with me. And I was like, Alexis, I was like, you know what? Maybe let's go. She's like, are you sure? Like you said you really want to see it. I was like, no, I don't want, mind you, I was on shrooms. I was like, I don't want to change what this song reminds me of and means to me and the way I yell
it's like
it
a comfort song for you right now.
Is. Exactly. And I know seeing it live will be great, but I'm only going to associate it with seeing it live.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, all right, like, let's go then. And we turned around, and right as we turned around, she brought out Hayley Williams, but we still kept watching because like, that's the thing with Coachella too. If you walk away from where you're standing for a set, you're still going to hear it.
Yeah.
You're going to hear it for the next like 200 yards. But we didn't end up hearing Happier Than Ever. That was another thing too. I'm like, fuck, but if I walk away and we still hear it, I'm going to be pissed that we're at least not standing in a good spot for it. But we didn't hear it. But bringing out Hayley Williams was so cool. We stopped for that for a sec and got to see her sing, which I feel like that's an artist that like I've always dreamt of seeing live. Because
have you never seen her?
Crazy? No.
Oh,
I've never seen Paramore. Where have you seen Paramore?
I haven't.
Oh, I thought you were like, oh, like I have. No, I fucking wish. But she looked so good. It was really cool to see her. But we left, right? We left right after that?
Yeah, well, we went to go see, I wanted to pop into 21 Savage because he was at
right.
the Sahara tent.
Which was so random.
Well, we were saying, we think, so it used to be EDM was like exclusively at the Sahara. But we were saying they're putting a lot of rappers in there. We think it's probably because of the bass.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That would like make most sense.
That makes sense.
But we popped in there for a little bit and then we're like, all right, let's actually try and get a car home. Where we were, that was like a different entrance that we had left through the night before. So we're like, okay, maybe this side is different. So we end up walking all through car camping and we get on a pedicab, and pedicab is like those bikers that are just like going ham with those
so strong.
Oh my God. Imagine like all the workout that they get.
I'd love to hear their story.
Oh,
I'd love to like
the shit they see too.
I want one of them to vlog the weekend.
So dope.
I'm gonna actually look it on the YouTube. There's got to be one of them that vlogged the trip.
I'm sure. But we pedicabbed like halfway through car camping because we're like, all right, our feet fucking hurt. And then we get to the end and there's like a lot of people lined up, but then we see a worker that comes up to us and they're like, all right, no wait, you can get in a car now. $150. And we're like, okay, we need to hop on this because it's basically the same price that we ended up spending last night. Yeah. And the fact that we just pulled up and we can walk into a car and they have like their own exit and entrance. They know what they're doing. The driver's literally there waiting for us. It was so worth it to do that.
It was called J&J Car Service.
Was
they
it?
Like all had shirts too.
Oh,
I
didn't notice that.
Once I saw like a company name, I felt like, okay. So it was all moving so fast. They're like 150 right here, get you home, da-da-da. And they like speed walk us to somebody. They pass us off. Then they speed walk us to another table where they ran my card. Then they speed walk us to the car. And it was just like this cute girl in the front seat, like two like pigtails. She's like, you guys ready? Like it was a really good experience.
And we got home in 6 minutes.
It was like something sent from the heavens above.
We were, and the whole time we're sitting there like, oh my God, this is the shit.
Yes.
Like the fact that
we're so great.
The fact that we're getting home safely, quickly, and not just like, honestly, it's so worth not having to stress over it.
Yeah.
They need to figure something else out for that other side. Like it was such a bad system.
They need to bring back
those tents.
The Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Wait there. So the rule was you can't leave the tent until you have a code.
Oh.
So people weren't even bottlenecking at the exit where the cars were. You're safely relaxed, sitting, hydrating. Then once you have a code, you go to the front. Hey, I got my code. And then they speed walk you over.
Like, what's up with that?
Why didn't that happen? I don't know. I'd love somebody on the Coachella team to vlog the weekend and give us the insight too.
Yeah.
Like, I want to know the behind the scenes of all this. So yes, we got home at a pretty like reasonable time. I think that night was chill, right? Didn't we like shower and like we even sat on the couch for a little bit?
You had mac and cheese.
It was so stupid, you guys. I was like, I'm fine. I'm so hungry. And the two main things, they're not the two main things. Some of the things I'm supposed to be avoiding on this is gluten and dairy and this whole like diet thing. Mac and cheese is literally the epitome of gluten and dairy. It's the love child of gluten and dairy. And I ate a little like those like microwavable cups of Velveeta. It was so fucking good.
Fire.
But
I had one of those every night that we got home. One night I had two.
Oh, I didn't know you do that. Was I sleeping?
You like wake up in the middle of the night. I think it was the first night.
Yeah, I regret it because the whole night I had shooting pains in my stomach, so I wasn't sleeping very well. So that really fucked me up for day 3. I woke up day 3 and I felt miserable, and it wasn't like a hangover miserable. It was my stomach. Mm-hmm. I haven't had gluten or dairy in a month. And when your body doesn't have that for a month and then you randomly throw it in the worst way possible, it's like, it fucked me up. I was hurting Sunday. But then I got in the pool and I felt a lot better. So I think the cure to hangovers is swimming. I'm just throwing it out there. Try it.
We should get like a kiddie pool.
Oh yeah.
Sick.
Or
in New York.
Where would we put it? Hopefully if we get that one place,
terrace?
a little terrace.
We will. You know what? I see us there.
I do too. I hope Turtle Bay is cool. Let us know, guys. Let us know about Turtle Bay.
Anyway, okay. Day three. We're fucking dead. So we actually go when we're going to Coachella day 3, we end up at a different parking lot than where we had gone the last 2 times. And we get out of our Uber and we see the biggest line because
my God,
each day when we had gotten there before, we had entered through the VIP entrance and there was like, there's just a lot less people. So the lines are shorter, but we ended up on the GA side and the line was, we literally got out and we were like, this is at least an hour-long line.
At least. It wasn't even moving. Some people were like sitting on the ground. Yep. Like that type of line.
It was so bad. But we were like kind of at the end of the line, just like, fuck, this is us for the next hour. And then we hear a worker from the front of the line yelling, no bags, no bags. Come to the front of the line. And we look at each other. We're like, that's fucking us. We had nothing on us. Thank God that day I wasn't like wearing a fanny pack. Remember, I had an outfit on that had a fanny pack. I was gonna be wearing a fanny pack.
We would have thrown it away.
Oh, easily. Garbage.
Not worth it. Garbage.
It would have been garbage.
Yes.
So we get in immediately. So dope that they do that.
That's so smart. That's so smart.
I thought you were saying something.
Oh no.
You were. I don't have my glasses on, so like your eye movement sometimes I'm like, oh, she's wet again.
The fact that you don't wear your glasses when we podcast kills me.
Well, I'm not. I don't need to read nothing.
My expression clearly.
You should leave that in. We went up to each day you have to get like wristbands to like ID checks to make sure you get like the 21 and up wristband. God. And we're standing there getting our wristband and the guy who's like checking her ID literally like leans over and looks at me and goes, oh no, he doesn't even look at me and say it. He looks at me, then looks at the guy next to him who's checking my ID and goes, oh, she's got nipple piercings.
Like says it just like that too. Like, right. Hella chill.
And I was like, I looked at him and I was like,
I didn't even know what to say. No. I actually was at a loss for words.
Yeah. Because at first I'm like, should I hide him? Why are you looking? Right. And then you said it out loud. So it's a whole nother layer of like, oh,
now bold. It's there.
Now it's out there. And then I heard the guy go.
The guy who said it to.
The guy who he said it to go, oh, it's cold. You're cold already. And I'm already like, what? And then he goes, oh no, she just got titties.
Unbelievable.
Out loud to us.
In front of other people. Right. All around us too. It was the weirdest
The audacity is and a worker too. Like right. You shouldn't, I don't know. It was kind of fucked up. But also, the whole weekend we heard so many Alexes.
Oh, yeah.
This was one of those things that like really, you know how you're in like social situations or like at an event and you're like, this has to be a simulation.
Yep.
Like when you're at the airport, like there's no way all these people are going to the same place that I'm going to.
Right.
The whole weekend, every single name that was called out loud was Alex.
Oh,
like when the food stands, when people are waiting for food.
And when crowds,
people were looking for their friends. People were calling Ubers. Alex, hey Alex, can you reach this for me? Like literally everyone's name was Alex. And I know I have a common name,
right?
But I've never heard it so much in one sitting.
It was
in one weekend.
It got to a point where when I was like waiting for food, I was like, watch, this next person's gonna be Alex. Like I would say it in my head.
Yep.
And it was.
Yep.
It was so weird. And remember when I think we were walking to Nikki and or it was Disclosure or something. I don't know. It's hard when it's the same stage. But we were walking there and somebody said, hey, Alex. And you looked back and you're like, I'm Alex. And he looks at his, the real Alex he was trying to talk to and goes, damn, there's so many Alexes this weekend. He even said that. So like all
What's
Alexes
up?
were experiencing it. That's just so weird.
We were also saying Alexes are, that's kind of the name that there's so many different Alexes. Like, you know how
Right.
you kind of categorize like all Brads as
Right.
a Brad and a Chad, and like names kind of have personalities and characteristics.
A Karen. Think about that. Like,
Right.
Right.
Alexes are so different.
You are all different. You are all like, you don't all necessarily even get along with each other.
Oh no.
Like you can all, there's just
different walks of life.
you are every type of person. Alex is such a universal name to me.
Yep.
And not because it's common, just that name specifically. Because like Bob's common, but Bob isn't as universal as Alex.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know. It was crazy. It was just
It was
a festival
weird.
full of Alexes. And then we were saying it'd be cool to go to Alex convention.
Oh my God. But then I took it back and I think I would have freaked out. Just, hey, Alex. Like I would freak out. I would freak out at any convention where everybody had the same name.
Yeah.
That's gotta be a
There
thing.
was one point where I like connected with an Alex at Coachella, and she was like, "How do you spell yours? How do you spell yours?" And then we were talking about like different ways to spell Alex. Do you remember that at the food?
Yep. Whenever I meet a Kristen, I ask how do you spell it? E-N or I-N? That's always like my debate.
Mm-hmm.
But like E-Ns and I-Ns are different.
Yeah. Different personalities.
If your name's Kristen, I know you can agree. E-Ns and I-Ns are different. I'm not going to say how because no hate. But they're
You're like, but
fucking
Ian's
different.
are better.
But Ian's are better. Oh my gosh. Why do I feel like I got tired while redigesting the weekend? I think
Yeah.
like
The exhaustion like re-kicked in.
it did. Like I just got really tired. Also, guys, I bit my cheek on Sunday so bad. And it's like swollen right now.
Yeah.
It's like
it'll do that.
it's like a full cut in my mouth at this point.
Ow.
It's
Put
really
some
bad.
Neosporin on it.
Neosporin in my mouth. I woke up and my face was
Put a
kind of
Band-Aid
swollen
on
from it. I might.
Oh.
I need to stop
Do
talking.
ice thing.
Oh yeah.
Ice it.
Why did I never think? I was like, I just gotta sit through this while it heals. Mouths do heal quick though. Isn't that like the quickest thing in your body?
Yeah, I think so.
And like your tongue too. I don't know. It's fucking miserable though. So I gotta go. Gotta get back on our bullshit. I just felt like we had to relive it one more time before we let Coachella go, because now that we're home,
It's good to be home.
we're driving up though and we're like, holy shit, back to reality. It always feels like that after Coachella.
Mm-hmm.
When do you think you'll take your wristband off?
I was thinking about it today. I keep like going to take it off and I'm like, oh, not ready yet.
I don't think I'm ready.
No.
It takes a minute for
I
me.
probably will before Saturday because I'm not going to want it with my outfit. I'll probably do like really
Right.
like intentional jewelry.
Right.
And I also don't want to be that girl who's like, I was VIP at Coachella.
Oh,
this
you're
weekend.
okay. I'm taking it off tonight. I'm taking it off tonight. You're right.
You know what I'm talking about?
That is so annoying. And I'm literally, should we take it off right now
I don't think we can.
on camera? Oh, you can't slide yours off.
No shot.
Oh, we should have like brought scissors and like that would have been cute. Like a little like ending ceremony. You could totally slide it. No shot. Never mind. No, you can't. It's 2014, our first Coachella. I did not take off my wristband for 2 years.
You had it on the next Coachella with your new Coachella bracelet.
Yes, I had it on for 2 years. Literally like
Didn't like work make you take it off? You got like a new job.
Prada.
Yeah.
So I got a job at Prada, and so I also used to have my smiley pierced.
I recently found a picture with you and your smiley. You should get it again.
Oh wait, you gotta pull that up for me.
Okay.
I had my smiley pierced and my Coachella wristband, and when I got that job, they were like, "Is that like a medical thing?" I'm like, "Oh no, it's from Coachella," and they were like, "You gotta take
Is
it
that a
off."
medical thing?
And then
Yeah, it's your well-being.
yes, it is my. I should have said
Emotional
that.
support bracelet.
I would have probably still have it for that job because I was so like emotionally connected to it, and then my smiley too. They made me take out. I think at that point my smiley was only like a few months old and it closed up right away at the end of that shift.
You
It
should
was,
get
like,
that
gone.
again.
It was cool. I really liked it with my gums.
Mm-hmm.
It made me like my gums because my gums are one of my biggest insecurities. Just told the internet that. And I feel like it made me like it. But yeah, so it's hard to take off these wristbands for me.
But we're gonna take it off.
Yeah, you're right. I went Coachella VIP. Like right when you said that, I'm like, we're so annoying.
All right, guys.
Well, hope you like this episode. Hopefully some of our tips helped you on some real shit. Like, please take what we said if you plan on going to Coachella or any festival coming up, but especially Coachella. We really did forget the beast that it is, and
be smart,
the
drink
right and
water.
wrong ways to do it. Yeah. Really stay nutritionalized. Neutralized.
Focus on nutrition. Stay
nutritious. But that's not it.
No, because you eat nutritious.
There's a word for this. Stay
neutral.
Yes, that too. You know what I'm trying to say though?
No. Nutrition, like a form of nutrition.
Stay like nourished. Also, on some real shit before we go, a few things. One, for Friday's Patreon episode, send in any crazy nightmare. Let's talk nightmare festival experience. Stories. Whether it's a bad trip, a bad fight, a bad parking lot situation like us, just a terrible wardrobe malfunction. Did somebody steal your phone? Like, I want bad
juicy stories,
juicy festival or like concert, just like event nightmares. Please let us know. Also, episode coming up, you were just thinking about this.
Yeah, so I was saying we should do a generic Oddvice episode. I feel like we haven't like sat down here and like given you different forms of advice. So we kind of want you guys to send in shit that you're going through, and we'll just kind of hash it out with you guys. We'll just do it like a step-by-step of all the shit you guys are going through. Email us, oddvicepodcast@gmail.com. Send some shit in. We'll read it. Let us know if you want to be anonymous or not.
Yep.
And we'll help you out.
I think it'll be a really good episode. We'll make it extra long and juicy too. We'll really try and help as many people as possible all in one episode. No boundaries, as raunchy as you want to be, as much as you want to share, as little you want to share. We'll try and get through as much as possible, but that will definitely be our next episode. So you have a week to start sending stuff in. Well, I guess a little less. That's our bad, but we'll wait till the last minute to open or to close our inbox, if you will, so we can make sure we get in all of your guys' things. I think this will be a great episode. We're really excited for it. So send that in, baby. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, have a good week. Stay nourished.
Be neutralized. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.